Welcome, my real-time gamers. This is Brandon with the final episode of our best of 3 series between the Shaman and the Warrior.
And this is Philip. I will be playing as the Shaman, and Brandon, of course, as the Warrior.
Which I'm not. I'm hardly a warrior.
No, you're a Hearthstone Warrior. And that's more important in real life.
Yeah. Oh, a new addition.
Rule
Bad
a new
card.
addition to the deck.
Well, I mean, I'm limited on legendaries. That would work well with this especially. So, I was like, hey, I got a legendary. I'll put it in.
I like the concept behind it. I mean, it's very similar to the Naxxramas Shade, obviously, but the Shade I prefer because a mechanic like that I feel needs to be played earlier games instead of late game.
Right.
Because you want to, get the growth effect going as early as possible.
I don't have enough mana.
I wonder, mathematically, I never did it. Is the Shade better than Gruul? Does it end up being bigger by turn 8?
Well, that's a good question. Because the
I think
Shade
by
is a 3 cost 2/2.
Yeah.
So you play it on turn 3, and it grows every turn like Gruul does.
Yeah.
No, does it? Does it only grow on your turn?
The elements will destroy.
No, it grows at the end of the turn.
I don't think it does. There would be a 4/4 by the time. Or no, it wouldn't be.
I think it's the exact
It's
same because the
3/3,
rule is 8 and then -1 it does 7/7. Whereas this is a 2/2 for 3, and so it's the same. They're the same thing.
Interesting. Except one has
Stealth.
stealth.
So why doesn't?
Why is Gruul legend?
Yeah, it's not good. Especially because the other one has I mean, he's only an epic, right? The Shade.
I would imagine.
Yeah, because you can have 2 of them in your deck. I think he's only an epic. So this game's already started out a lot better.
Oh yes.
I mean, you have 2 cards.
I've wasted my hand pretty
Yeah.
much already.
Very aggressive opening.
Yeah.
Double Undertaker.
I was hoping. Gone. The gone. I was hoping the game would go the same as the rest of them, and I could get control early on and just clear things out nice and quietly.
No. You've been taskmaster.
I have been taskmaster, and I have no games.
Ooh, here comes the totem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vulnerable totem.
Okay. So, I mean, the obvious answer is the unstable ghoul.
No,
The best answer. One could even argue. In my hand.
Yes. The only thing I could really hope for is possibly a healing totem to keep my totems alive.
Oh. Yeah, so why do you choose the rainbow backs? Why
The rainbow backs?
is that your favorite?
The reason I choose the rainbow backs is, now this is something I like about Hearthstone and several other games, but when it comes to video games, I generally enjoy just the most colorful options, because over the years I've been so dulled down by
Great.
grays and browns in video games, and I just need as much color as possible out of the games that will offer it to me.
Yeah. Reasonable enough.
I mean, that's the reason I love Team Fortress so much. Just any game with an interesting art style is automatically drawing my attention. Hopefully,
Right. You know, I wish on this turn I would have played the armor or the weaponsmith, because I could have cleared your. Well, I couldn't have cleared the ooze that comes out, but I could clear the belcher.
yeah.
That's okay.
That's the hell-powered totem.
Oh, and look at all the trouble I've caused myself by doing such things.
Indeed. You're in deep.
But thankfully,
Oh,
the silence.
the silence. This is where I was really starting to feel pretty downtrodden.
It didn't even matter what cards you left. You already lost just because
I lost this game.
you're mentally defeated.
Mentally defeated, indeed.
And that is why.
Look at how much time it's taking me to make any sort of decision.
You're not even making decisions at this point. You're woefully.
I'm just like, alright, let's try it again. Get the next Sledge Belcher out there. Hopefully you can do better than this. Man. Rule is imminent.
I see.
Roll with that. Absolutely no value still. Canceling out the lack of value from the spell totem. Very even play. How do you feel about Lothar? Because I've heard everyone say that it's just supposed to be good for every deck.
I think it is. It's a 5/5 for 5. It's the most damage you can get on 5 cost. It's great.
Yeah.
And it has a bonus. It's not necessarily good all the time, but
No. But
it's better. Like, the next best is the Azure Drake, and that's only good. I mean, that's good, too.
yeah. Close competition.
But the Azure Drake still dies to Yeti.
What class do you feel is best played with Lothar? Not against, but with. Like, do you feel it helps keeps like the tempo for the game?
If you actually had a control warrior, it'd probably be magnificent. Because then you protect things, and you make things like polymorph for 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine it'd be good for control warriors. Control decks in general, I suppose, preventing your things from. Because it's also late game oriented, and then when you're there, you can protect everything.
Right.
And even, I guess, if you had like a zoo, I mean, it wouldn't be very good, but
No.
it would still prevent flame strike or something for even longer.
That's what I was thinking. So, all the totems are out. Board is filled with kind of crappy minions.
Well, there's always the possibility of
Watch this.
bloodlust. So, I
High
mean, I still
possibility.
have a crap load of life, so I'm not terribly concerned by the
The
notion
bloodlust is
of it.
kind of just not even helping the control of the game.
Right.
Everyone who's critical with this thing.
Now, this bomber is always so scary.
Bomber
But you have
in
so
this
many.
position is just.
I mean, if
It did
something-
okay. Yeah.
But I really didn't want to kill my Yeti.
Thinking pretty seriously.
Well, I was like, I don't. Sometimes I try to avoid the spider dealio because,
It's only a 1/2.
yeah. Well, I didn't want you to hatch the spiders either because then your damage is 2 instead of 1,
Mm-hmm.
and you can pick. But irrelevant.
Yes.
Too good.
At this point, I feel like I got a real saving grace in the totem because my damage was nothing.
Yeah. 0-2, 0-2, 0-2.
Big trades.
Poor Acolyte. He had so much potential.
The Berserk has a lot of potential.
Yeah, on this board, especially with the. I wonder what I'll do. You know, realistically, I probably should have held the Berserker until I had charge ready on my axe.
Yeah.
You could just clear it immediately. And I could have just played Gruul instead and not have it have died. I mean, even if it would have taken a lot for you to kill it.
Yeah. I mean, we're really winding down though. It's not a terrible play either way because you do have a huge health advantage.
Right.
And we're going to be top decking here pretty soon.
Yeah. It's just sloppy. Just extra sloppy.
The sloppy swamps.
Indeed. Okay. Deck. Gruul.
Yeah, I was surprised. you
Yeah,
didn't-
I was mistaken by that as
Yeah.
well. I would have thought that your death rattle would. But mine died first, I guess that makes sense, but I would have thought my death rattle would be triggered after yours.
I mean, not a terrible mistake. Didn't ruin the game for you,
Could have been better.
but so much more efficient and clear. The Harvest Golem. Or Whirlwind.
Most certainly.
And Rule. Rule. Do not have the Hex to answer the Rule.
Try this.
This game is great. But in general,
Yeah, he's
he's just getting cleared.
I mean, it's okay, but
I
as
could
a legendary,
I could see him being threatening enough by himself to warrant something like fading out equalities and concentrate and stuff like that. But I mean, any other legend can do that as well.
and still probably after performance.
Brawl finally comes to the hand, and only when it's not needed.
That is
And
precisely
here's
correct.
that tricky situation of whether or not you clear the healing totem. It was a smart move not to do so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had lethal, and then I was like, well, I should hold on to my axe in case he gets the taunt, because then I can clear the taunt still with lethal.
Ah,
That was my plan.
very smart
But
move.
you did this stupid crap.
Yes, this was, not necessary. This is just belonging. I would not recommend this play at any point, because there's
Maybe
no
it's
card
right
in my
now.
deck.
It's a, it's,
The elements will destroy you.
The elements will destroy.
but, yeah, it appears, overall, that you are defeatable, despite having
The elements
superior
will
deck.
destroy you.
Well, I
Iron
mean,
Rage mechanics didn't even showcase at all.
that's true. Very curious. And Rage is the hard thing to activate. Here we are.
Okay.
What's it roll?
Ding 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 ding.
What a
Okay,
match.
well, good game.
Good
And
games,
now-
everybody.
Now it's over. And
Goodbye.
yeah, bye bye.